Hello, Hot Katie here. This time I'm going to be showing you how to use Sid's 3DX Utilities tool. Yeah. I'm going to be showing you how to use the first feature, which is called Slice. It's one of the more useful tools that I've seen, basically anywhere. You ever have that problem where you want to select something and you drag click and it ends up selecting things that you don't want it to select, like things really far away that for some reason got selected? Well, this tool fixes that issue. So let's get into it. Okay, here we have 4 shapes. Now, to use this tool, you need to create something called a bounding box, which is basically just a cube. You load in the cube, and you place it over whatever you want to select. You put it over what you want to select, because this tool works off of the 8 vertices of this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically the corners. So any prop that you want to rip out of a build, you have to put it inside of these 8 corners. Now, we are going to save this bounding box, but 3DX doesn't like saving just one prop. So we're basically just going to copy it, lift it up, select both, and then we can save selected, and I am going to name it bounding box. Boom. Now, open the file that you just saved. Bounding box. Delete the copied box. File. Save the file. Save over the file. Now, we're ready to open the tool. I have this downloaded. You can see the name. This is the tool. This is the tool right here. Now, we're going to go to open the world file. The file with the shapes in it that I started with, I already had saved. I just named it world. And then we are going to open our bounding box. And this tool tells us where in editor space this bounding box is. And it will select and rip out anything inside of the 8 edges. So all we have to do is go to process. Before that, there are different intersecting behaviors. The one that you're probably going to use most often is ignore. I'm going to cover ignore and copy. So let's see what ignore does. Process. It says objects found 3. Save it. We will name this ignore. Boom. Open that file in 3DX. And you will see that when you select ignore, it will rip out any prop inside of those 8 edges, but it will not rip out anything that's outside of those 8 edges. Now, if you want to rip out everything that the box touches, you go to copy. So let's give that a whirl. I find it best to close the tool and then reopen it. Okay, open. World. Bounding box. Open. Now select copy. Process. And you'll see this time instead of 3 props, 4 were selected. Go to save. I'm going to name this copy. Go to 3DX. Load it. And you'll see that the tool ripped out everything that the box was touching. Even this prop here that was outside of the 8 edges. And that's basically how you use this tool. I think this tool is amazing. I think it's something that we've needed for a long time. And I really just think that it's something that everybody can use. Yeah.